Coming up next, Matheus Demacedo versus Jacob Keifer. As we are getting ready to come down to the end of our ring portion of Ring Titans. First walking out, Jacob Keifer out of Citadel. Citadel getting their first win last fight with Alex Greenlee. Jacob Keifer looking to maintain that momentum.
There it is, no rest for the cornermen. We see Lionel and Eric back in the corner over here.
No rest at all. When you have 8 or 9 fighters in the same night, you're going to be
They're just going
up in the
conveyor belt upstairs, wrapping hands and sending fighters down.
That's how it goes sometimes. It's just what happens when you are busy in the gym and have enough talent in there, ready to compete and hungry to compete. And they've been bringing it all night, win, lose, or draw. Citadel has been showing up and showing out. And Jacob Keifer, no different, making his MMA debut against his
Muay Thai debut.
It's been a long couple days. We're getting there. Muay Thai debut.
Maybe his Kung Fu debut.
Maybe. Muay Thai debut. Thank you both for correcting me right there. That was a slip up on my end, but
we'll forgive you.
Thank you. Don't beat me up. Jacob Keifer stoic, relaxed, and awaiting his opponent, Matheus Demacedo. Representing TFA MMA, Leo Ladea in his corner.
It's Leo the Hand, more Siatong roots. That's where you're finding all these Muay Thai guys. Deep roots out of Siatong, Mark Delagrati.
Yep, Crew Mark went over to Thailand many years ago and trained with Crew Yatong, who was the founder of Sit Yatong camp in Thailand, and that was pretty much the most prestigious camp of the golden age of Muay Thai. They put out more champions than anybody else. And yeah, that's where the Sit Yatong roots come from, and so many gyms today are, you know, kind of derived from that that heritage that Mark brought over here.
As we await our tail of the tape between Matheus Demacedo and Jacob Keifer, both guys making their debuts.
Okay, Jacob Keifer, 36 years old versus 24 years old for Matheus, 5'9" versus 5'8", 168, both of them, 71-inch in reach versus 72-inch reach. Matchups. Keeping it very equal all across the board.
Chip, you're getting pretty good at running those stats for us, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next fight is brought to you by Punch Club. Now prepare yourselves for an amateur Muay Thai fight taking place at the welterweight division, scheduled for 3 rounds, 2 minutes apiece. And ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for both of these men are making their Muay Thai debuts. Introducing to you first, in the red corner, standing at 5'9" tall and weighing in at 168 pounds. From Cambridge, Massachusetts, he's representing Citadel. Let's hear it for Jacob Keifer. And now, introducing his opponent, standing across from him in the blue corner, standing at 5'8" tall and weighing in at 168 pounds. From Cambridge, Massachusetts, by way of Belo Horizonte, Brazil, he's representing TFA MMA. Let's hear it for Matheus Demacedo. When the action begins, our referee in charge of this fight, Brian Miner.
All right, here we go. Again, in Thailand, you wouldn't see too many athletes coming in at 170 pounds, but here we are in the States, about to see some more big boys throw down.
All right, black trunks for Keifer, blue trunks.
Southpaws, too. That's another thing you don't see too often in Muay Thai. Two southpaws going against each other.
Blue trunks for Demacedo. Oh, nice right hand from Demacedo there.
Way good left kick to the body.
Kick return. It's like we got a stalemate in the clinch. Couple guys punching each other.
That's something you don't really want to see too much in the clinch, is two guys trying to punch. When you're in the clinch, you should be looking for position to break the other person's posture, send the other person off balance, land knees, land elbows. Last thing you want to do really is throw punches in the clinch. But
especially, I mean, you get caught with an elbow, you're getting cut, you're getting knocked out so easy.
At a higher level, as soon as you're not controlling the other person's bicep, you're going to be eating an elbow for sure.
Nice body kick there by Matheus.
I was going to say the timing of it, the way he brought it up as Keifer was coming in.
Yeah, that's that clean exchange that Chip was talking about there. You're trading a clean kick for a punch. He's going to win that exchange every time.
The only way a punch will win the exchange over a kick is if the punch really snaps the person's head back and causes an effect. Like that punch right there, that was a good clean punch, had an effect. But a big body kick to somebody's arms or ribs, that's going to be scoring more often, higher
body
more
kick.
often of the time.
Landed again from Matheus out of the blue corner. Good elbows coming in as walking forward. Want to really establish your feet a little bit more when you start clinching. You see fighting stances, and the stances should actually change when they start locking into the clinch. They should be settling in, staying on their toes, more equal balance.
Yeah, when you're in the clinch, you want your feet side by side. You shouldn't have one foot in front of the other anymore like you do when you're in your outside fighting stance.
One round down between the debuting Matheus Demacedo and Jacob Keifer. Both guys landed fair amounts in their exchanges. The lovely Lexi gets us ready for round two. We're gonna look into the corner of
I need you to
Jacob Keifer.
Target your cross. Your jab can go low, but I want your cross high. Also, when we enter, you know how we enter with the elbow? I want you to enter with the elbow, okay? So shoot in with the like the tomahawk elbow, all right? Take a deep breath with me. You want more water? You good?
You know, with your hands, your low high is killing them. So if you want to do low high, anything is going to work. Your low high is killing them, all right? But just double up when you come up top.
And when you back up is when he's getting you. So remember, go to an angle, okay?
Yeah, some really strong advice coming out of the red corner there, telling him to enter with the elbows. You see, if Matheus's kicks are scoring high against the punches there, the elbow could land and actually score a little bit higher. It's going to change the distance and the timing of it a little bit, but also could get caught walking into something.
Nice right hands from Keifer in this exchange. He's backing Demacedo up and landed some good pop.
That's a nice hard leg kick. We heard that in the booth. That's for sure.
Especially as a counter.
That's what I said earlier. When you're in a Muay Thai fight and you have a little bit wider of a stance, you're going to be susceptible to taking those low kicks. You want your stance a little bit more narrow so you can lift up your shin and check those. But again, in these fights with people that aren't super experienced, you're not going to see a ton of high-level defense being displayed. Some good knees in the clinch, though. Back and forth from both of them. Nice left body kick. There we go. Should have went to the well on again. So one thing in Thailand, you see when two southpaws fight each other, southpaws get really accustomed to throwing their left body kick, which is right on cue.
To the liver.
But with two southpaws, you always want to throw your right body kick more often. You want to be using a switch kick to the open side of the opponent, meaning like the front of their body. If either one of these gentlemen threw a right kick to the opponent, it would go right across the front of their body.
Oh, nice knee.
That was a nice right knee. Again, same thing with that right knee.
That knee generated a reaction there. Keifer backed up after it, and the body kick.
That's nice. That's kicking him right in the sternum. It's going to slow him down every time.
His hands dropped a little bit there after a couple of selective body shots. Demacedo there.
If I'm a southpaw fighting another southpaw, I'm going to be looking for right knees, right body kicks, but they have to be thrown with power. 10-second clapper.
Get caught with that right knee as he's walking in. That's 2 times. He's got to be a little bit more careful as he's rushing in. That's what I was talking about there. His coach is telling him to enter in with the elbows, and it's gonna force him to use a lot of pressure. And Matheus wisely switching those body kicks up for knees, and they're landing pretty good on the stomach of Jacob Keifer right there.
Yeah, certainly a back and forth round. Both guys landing some shots and chasing each other around the ring.
E bota a mão no cara, velho. Vai pra cima dele, bota a mão nele. É 2 minutos pra acabar, mano. É tudo que você sonha, porra. Pô, o que falta mais pra você?
I do. He says some
Anda, meu irmão. Levanta e vai lá e pega o cara. Caralho.
A lot of bad words, guys. My brother-in-law is actually from Brazil, and they teach you the bad words first.
I believe it.
He was fired up. He was telling him to put his hands right in his face there with some other choice language, but
All right, let's see who's going to get in the third.
there you go. You see those hands coming right down the middle.
Looked like Jacob is really trying to turn up the aggression in this round, make it ugly, get in the clinch, rough him up a little bit. But Matheus seems to be up to the task. These guys are dancing in front of each other and just throwing.
As he takes a big right hand. Some action. Oh, the big elbow over the top right there.
Eats a couple punches.
Keifer landing with tenacity on that exit.
Body kick.
Yeah, Keifer's picked it up a little bit, throwing some real heavy shots right now.
As soon as you get those forearms in front of the opponent's shoulders in the clinch, you want to separate your hips and really get some distance to throw some powerful knees.
Nice knee elbow combination right there.
Oh, hey, there we go. That's a good left kick.
Finding some homes for those kicks there.
That's the thing. You got to throw those kicks sharp with power, good distance, good timing on them.
Got referee Brian Miner right on the action, minding the ropes.
Good knee. The knee back.
Looks like Matheus is able to get his head off the line. Caused a little bit of a slip there, though, so a little break in the action.
He's getting the position with his forearms, but he needs to make
those knees go.
He needs to get the separation with his hips to get the knees, like right there. There we go. That's a couple.
Brian Miner, here's the call for 10 seconds left in this round.
Throwing in a phone booth to close out the show. 3 full rounds they go. Jacob Keifer, Matheus Demacedo, distance in their debut. These scorecards. Bring the action, boys.
Yeah, Jacob definitely finished that third round with a lot more aggression. I think they felt that if they won that third, they might take the fight. We'll see if that turns out being the case. But, you know, again, two first-timers, you know.
A lot of good action.
A lot of good action, a lot of good offense. Kind of going at it, fighting in a phone booth, going back and forth.
Yeah, we'll see. Early on, Matheus was really landing those kicks to the body pretty cleanly. He was catching some of those knees while Jake was walking in. But Jacob Keifer reported on in the third round. He was really clawing his way back in the clinch, exchanged some good knees of his own. So
it could be, I wonder if both the guys, I'm sure they probably, you know, them and their teams did their research, but it can be awkward for a southpaw to fight another southpaw, because southpaws are usually more used to sparring and fighting against righties. You know, it's interesting to every time we see that dynamic, two southpaws mixing it up. As we wait for the scorecards to come in, I think they're about ready, and here's Andy with the call.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it going for these two. After 3 rounds of action, we judge the scorecards for decision. Scores of 29, 28, 30, 27, and 30, 27. We have your winner by unanimous decision, Jacob Keifer.
There it is. Jacob Keifer coming away with that. Probably the 3rd round that really stole the show for him, I would say.
A couple of the judges gave him every single round with the 30-27. So I guess they thought it was pretty one-sided.
An entertaining scrap from bell to bell between Jacob Keifer and Matheus Demacedo. I'm sure we'll see them both back in a prompt fashion as we have to get ready. As we're going to get the replays here as these guys are throwing back and forth there.